part, another layer to this is the ability to make decisions. And this is not our fault. As women, we have been programmed in a way not to trust our gut. We've been talked out of it. Well, that doesn't make sense. And so we're kind of relearning. And the way that we look at it from the mind is the conscious mind is the masculine, the subconscious is the feminine. The subconscious mind is where your creation happens. And we have cut ourselves off from the subconscious. It's the subconscious that's connected to infinite intelligence. It's the subconscious, Rebecca, that after these calls, you get an idea and you move on it because you're so connected to infinite intelligence, to the formless substance, to whatever you want to call it. You're so connected to that. But as you trust yourself, and where does that trust come from? From your confidence. Now, this is why the judgment work is so important, because we want to forgive ourselves for decisions that sometimes we're still holding on to, decisions that we have made that we have felt were bad decisions. So we have painted ourselves with that brush, like, I don't make good decisions. And this is why we want to be able to forgive ourselves. And then there's the part of faith. Because what I can tell you is your goals, your desires, it's all going to be paved by the decisions that you make. And then if we look at faith, it's kind of interesting. It's almost like we feel that we should have the faith. Faith is when you don't see it. That's the whole point of faith. Faith is that you don't see it. You don't have the plan, but there's something within you that you're trusting. And this is from Neville Goddard's work around faith. He says this, that evidence, so when you see what it is that you desire to have happen, that is a sign of actuality. So you could say manifest or actualize. Faith is the awareness of the reality of which you assume. So faith is believing it without the evidence of it. Yeah. So one of the first things I learned from my mentor was the importance of making decisions. I didn't know that it was a habit, and you want to create the habit of making decisions. The reason this is so important is one of the things that wreaks havoc for us is being in indecision, going back and forth, and then taking a poll, and then talking ourselves out of what we really want. Also, going to people that don't have the results that we want and asking them what they think. So one of the things that Bob, my mentor, would tell me is that when his children were growing up, he didn't make decisions for them. He would ask them leading questions to try to get them to a certain decision. And I thought, wow, that must really build somebody's confidence, because it's about making your decision and then building the confidence that you can manage the outcome of the decision too. But it also means that you must take 100% responsibility for your decision. You see, when we take a poll and we ask everyone what they think, then we can say, well, so-and-so told me not to do this. Or you told me to do it, and you see it didn't work. So as you're thinking about it, now we can go further into it, what it is that you want to do if you want to be with us next week. I want to help you make the decision for you, not for anybody else. And I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, this is not to convince you of anything. It is for you to have clarity so you are not in indecision.